Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about the new Porsche Taycan that just got released, and it's been in the works for the last 4 years. They've been talking about it for 4 years now, and it was dubbed as the next Tesla killer. And now that it's been released with the information, I'd just like to say this to Porsche: you living in a fantasy world. I'm sorry, but you just don't stack up. You got no chance compared to the Tesla. Okay, let's go through the information and see if you agree. Well, first of all, let's have a look at the what the outside looks like. And yes, I have to agree, it's a spectacular car. It's a very good looking car. It looks awesome. That was a good job, Porsche. You got a winner there based on the outside. Yeah, the inside's not too bad either. I don't want to say too much about the inside because that's obviously very subjective. But seriously, look at this clock. Like, what's that all about? Like, that's a bit primitive. Now let's compare some of the specs. So first of all, if you look at this graph, it's very interesting. You can see that it doesn't even beat the 2015 Tesla performance with ludicrous mode. And that was a P85D. Look at it. So the range is less. It had more range. The 0 to 60 miles per hour is less. So the Tesla can do it in 2.8 seconds and the Porsche Taycan takes 3 seconds. The quarter mile is faster on the Tesla. And that was the 2015 model. But if you look at the 2020 Model S performance, it's got way more range, 345 compared to the Taycan, which is between 233 and 224, depending on the model that you get. And the 0 to 100 Ks or 0 to 60 miles per hour is way better at 2.4 seconds. So they're not even sort of close to the Tesla specifications. But the biggest thing, I'm sure everyone will agree, or most people at least, is look at the price. Like, this price is crazy. So 150,000 for the base model, up to 185,000, and on top of that you got a lot of extras that they're not talking about here that you have to add even to get it to the Tesla equivalent. So it's almost double the price in some instances. So as if you're going to buy a slower car, yes, it looks great, and you know it's got the not the Tesla, it's got the Porsche brand, and the brand of course is worth a lot of money, you know, because people love Porsche. But really, seriously, would you really buy that compared to a Tesla? And Tesla's improving their car all the time. So within 6 months, the Tesla's going to be way better as well, because they don't believe in bringing out cars, models every year or every couple of years. They do incremental improvements as they go. Sometimes every month they're doing improvements. And with their over-the-air updates, you're getting improvements in the software basically almost, you know, every month. And you don't have to pay for them like in some instances, which some companies are charging for these.
Yeah, hi Angelo, it's ugly Angelo here, but look at this graph here. It shows that the Tesla isn't as good at the charging, like really.
Yeah, I know. You can always manipulate facts to fit your argument. So let's look at the real facts rather than this particularly this skewed the fact a little bit. So the facts are that the Tesla will supercharge at 200 kilowatts, and the Porsche Taycan can charge at 250 kilowatts. So the statistics is true. They can charge at a faster rate. However, the question is, where are you going to charge? Because without having anywhere to charge, there's no use having faster charging. So yes, you've got a statistics that's trying to make it look like, oh, they charge faster, but check out this graph over here. So they got 14,000 charging stations worldwide. So that's in the States. And let's have a look at the next picture, which is over here, and that's showing Australia. And you can start to see across the whole eastern seaboard, they're starting to bring down superchargers all the way down. So they're thinking ahead. That's where Tesla's smart. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is, for the Model 3, you can do what's called CCS charging, which allows you to charge not only at the Tesla superchargers, but also at other superchargers that are coming. So there you have it. So what do you think? Just before we leave, I just want to talk about another Tesla killer that they said a few years ago. So here's an article here about the Jaguar I-Pace Tesla killer. So it's always good to see after the event where they write, okay, let's look at the real facts. So let's look at the sales numbers. And as you can see from this guy, he's actually written here that Tesla's selling 60 to 1, more cars. And it's always good to see after the event to see, were these people right? They said about the Jaguar I-Pace, it was meant to be a Tesla killer. But now, after so many months after the event, we can see that just the Model 3 in the States, I think, sold 13,000 in 1 month. And how many did the Jaguar sell? Oh, about 200. So there you go. It wasn't a Tesla killer after all. So I think the same will be said with the Porsche Taycan. But let's wait 6 months or 12 months because they haven't actually started production. They're going to start soon by the end of the year, and we'll see whether it turns out to be a Tesla killer or not. My prediction at the moment is no, it's not going to be a Tesla killer, and that's why I wanted to put this video out there so we can come back in 12 months time and see, was I correct, and or were these people still, like I said, living in a fantasy world. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave your comments down below on what you think. What's your opinion? Do you agree with me, or do you think I'm living in a fantasy world? Anyway, we will see. Bye-bye.